Hey guys, this is Grace and welcome to my channel. Now, I know that a lot of you have shown interest in my 10 handmade cards with using one homemade kit. So I thought that I'd make another one since it's been about 2 months since I've shared the last one. And we're going into Father's Day. Well, not this month, of course, but we're going into that season really soon, and I don't have any I struggle with masculine cards. So I figured that I would focus my kit and my card themes with that in mind. So let's just, this video, I will show you what I have in my kit, what I plan on using, and then you will see on the following video it'll be a couple of days after this one goes live, but I will show you how I make my 10 cards with with these items. So like I said earlier, I have been doing this. I think this is going to be my third video that I have shared, but I like the idea that I have found on YouTube where they get the card kits. It could be Simon Says Stamp or another stamp company or another store, and then they make cards, at least 10 cards out of it. And I like that idea because then you really get to use the supplies that you had purchased, and it also kind of limits you with the items that you work with, kind of helps you to focus your techniques and your energies on the items that are already on your table. So I like that idea. But the thing of it is I think I have a lot of items already in my stash. And so instead of going and buying a kit, I decided to make my own homemade card kit. And I do this also when I'm scrapbooking. So if you ever want to see what kind of homemade kits that I put together for scrapbooking, make sure that you check my channel, and in my playlist, I have a scrapbook homemade kit playlist there, so you can check that out. So let's get on with this particular kit. The inspiration or the main bulk of my cards and my products that I pulled out would be coming from this pattern paper. This is 6x6 pad. It's called Family Ties. This is from Pebbles, and it's an older paper pad, but I like the blues and the browns, the very masculine colors that I'm seeing here. It is Family Ties, so it has like a family tree and everything, but I like that there's a lot of blues, and it's different shades of blues, and then also some greens, and then there's pops of yellow to kind of make it a little bit kind of springy, and then also has some browns, and so I like that. So this is where I'm going to be getting all my pattern papers. And then also I pulled out, I don't use a lot of 8.5 by 11 sheets anymore, although I do have them. So I like that when I put together these kits, I can pull out some of those items that have been ignored in my stash. So I picked 5. Like I said, I plan on making 10 cards with this kit. So I wanted to have 5 papers that I can cut in half and make 10 card bases with. So I have a beige, a blue one, a green, and a dark green, and then this one is a craft. And so with the dark ones, I am going to cut a small piece of white cardstock to go inside of the cards so that when I am ready to write my sentiment or my message in that card, that it will be readable, because some of these cardstocks are very dark. So that's my cards, my cardstock, and this is my pattern paper. Now, these are some of the items that I plan on using. Another thing that I like about putting together the card kits is I get to use a lot of my tools, like stamps and die cuts and other things. So I like that one. I found these 2 brads in my stash. These are from, I believe, GCD Studios, but they have the bow tie, and then they have this little cute station wagon. So I thought about fathers for some reason when I looked at that. So I'm hoping I can incorporate that. I have no idea how I'm going to add this, but we shall see. And then for stamps, I have a bunch because I don't know, it just went crazy. But the first one is this rubber stamp that I got from Michael's. It's a Recollections one, the one $1.50 or $1.25 type of stamp. And it's just a plain happy birthday. I like that the fonts are different. There's some scripts, and there's, and it's a whole big block. So I'm hoping to make some masculine themed birthday cards with that. And then here is a very old Studio G stamp set. It has the Happy Father's Day and it has the Argyle print. So I thought I could make some backgrounds with the Argyle. And then also because it is masculine and then I'm preparing for Father's Day, that this sentiment would be perfect for that. And then I have some image stamps here. I don't usually do image stamps because I've been always afraid of coloring, but I've watched a lot of videos and I'm kind of getting out of my comfort zone. That was one of the things that I like about doing these card videos, is that I get out of my comfort zone and play with some techniques that I haven't tried. So I'm planning on doing some coloring with these. I am not very good with the blending type of coloring, so these might just be like, you know, there's no blending or kind of mixing of different colors in there. It's just going to be really, I would say, elementary type of coloring, but you know, we have to start somewhere. So that's what I'm planning on using these. So we got the owl and the fox and then the star. I think this one, so this one's Imaginist and then this one is Autumn Leaves. So as you can see, this one's pretty old. But anyways, so those are my stamps. And then I also pulled out the sprinkles. I feel like I've been using a lot of sequins lately, and so I want to veer away from that and kind of use some of my other finishing touches, embellishments items. And then so I pulled out the sprinkles from Doodlebug, and it has the colors of kind of masculine type. So I'm going to see if I can finish this pack off. And then for I also wanted to use some embossing folders because I haven't used them in a while. This one is a Swiss Dots and it's just Cuttlebug, and then this one has stars. So we shall see if we can use that one. As for dies, I have 4. This one is Lawn Fawn and it's stitched labels. So I like that I can use this for the sentiments as well. And then this one is Heidi Swap that says thank you. I can make thank you cards that are masculine, with a masculine color scheme with this one. And then of course my kind of go-to when it comes to making cards is this stitched rectangle from Memory Box, and then also my stitched circles from Avery L. Now I have a washi that connects all of these because I don't have a magnet for these circles, not like this one, so it will move in the bag, and so I just put washi in there. When I have the time and when I finally figure out what kind of storage I want for my dies, I would eventually take the time to purchase something, maybe magnets to put them all. But right now I don't know what would be the most efficient and what would be my favorite way of storing dies. So I'm just going to leave it in the packaging for right now. And then finally, one last finishing touch is I'm going to try to use up my liquid pearls. This one is from Ranger and it's white opal. And so I hope that I can use this. Now, as you can see, I didn't pick out any ink pads because I don't know yet what I'm going to be using. I do have a good amount of colors in my stash, so I'm just going to pull it out whenever I need it, and I will let you know throughout my process video what color ink pads I'm using and what other techniques, or if I'm going to use embossing powder. I don't know yet, but these are the main, I should say, main products that I'm going to be using for this kit. And so I hope that you, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe so you can know the next time I post a video, which would be the process video for all of these cards, and then also so you can see the other videos that I have in my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.